Welcome into this daily reading for the 31st of August. This is going to be for all zodiac signs. You do have timestamps below in the description box where you can go in and check where your reading begins. I am going to ask your spirit guides to come in right now and guide me in this reading to get us clarity about what we need to be hearing and seeing. Spirit guides for all my zodiac signs, please come into my spirit room. Guide me in this reading and show me clearly what it is that I need to see. Speak to me clearly what it is that I need to hear. For the highest good for everybody that is watching. So please go down in the description box below, check out your zodiac sign, and do remember to check out your rising, your moon, and your Venus as well. Rising sign is going to be, for me, it can be different for other people, but for me, the main energy is to check if you have, like, say, a problem that you're dealing with, or you have a goal that you're working on. Your moon sign would be attached to your emotion, how you are feeling today. Usually it can be just the emotions coming up inside of you and you'll be going, why am I feeling this way? Moon sign. Venus is attached to anything that's got to do with another person. Okay, so let's get started for my first zodiac sign. Aries, how are you doing? Welcome into this reading. Let's get the main energy out for you at this time that we need to know about for my Aries out there. Let's see, Aries, what's going on? We have got chop wood. Oh my goodness, chop wood energy. Okay. You've been working very hard with the chop wood energy. It's almost like you're chopping wood, chopping wood, chopping wood. It's never ending. There's like a hamster's wheel that you're kind of like running on, doing the very same thing every single day. You may be getting into a little bit of bored energy with this kind of situation going on around you. You may be feeling like, am I actually making any progress here in my life? And is this all there is to it? Is this it? Is this it for me? This is what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to go sit in my little cubicle at work, or I'm going to go do whatever I'm doing, and this is what I do. There has to be more to life. So you're searching for something here, Aries. Let's have a look and see at your energy right now. Then we're going to look at your any situation or challenge that you may be having, and we're going to get advice from Spirit Guide and an outcome. Your energy is the 10 of Cups. Your situation or challenge is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Your advice is the Emperor, and the outcome is the 2 of Swords. So it's interesting energy. Your energy right now is on building your home, building your life, focusing on making the dream that you are having about what it is you wish to have, which is that 10 of Cups energy. Did I say Pentacles? Apologies if I did that. It is the 10 of Cups energy. You may be focusing on wanting, if you don't have a family, you might want to have a family. You might want to get married. And if you do have a family, you want to build a beautiful home for them that is financially stable. There's something in my face. Apologies. That is financially stable as well as happy. Okay, with the 10 of Cups. That's a big dream that you have there. I feel like your concern mainly is long-term stability in that home, but also maybe money-wise as well. So you could really be focusing on your money, how you feel long-term, to be able to create that reality of the 10 of Cups, because you need money to have that long-term stability. You need money to put your children through school, through college. You need money to be able to retire one day and travel the world. You need money to be able to build on that home and that life that you want to have. So this could be your issue. Spirit Guide's advice to you is to focus on how you've come up in your reading, Aries, how you can level up your life in some way. I'm hearing Spirit Guide say, there's something about you, because you came up in your reading being the Emperor. There is some kind of energy that you have. There's some kind of like strength that you have that can actually push you further than other people. And I feel like they're asking you to kind of like maybe push yourself further, or maybe even take more control in your life with regards to how things are going. Maybe make some new decisions as you are moving forward so that it unfolds to you exactly the way that you want it to. Taking back your power. And you can see there he's holding like a chess piece. So it's almost like he's planning and plotting strategically so that he can be the emperor in the future as well. So I feel like making some plans and really like looking at what you can do to improve your life in some kind of way. Even if that means you decide to open a side business somewhere, or it means that you decide to go back and educate yourself and get more power with regards to what kind of job you can have. But it means really going in there and changing something. It's interesting here to have the Two of Swords as your future outcome. It's very interesting vibe, because the Two of Swords is a card of not knowing. It's a card of overworking of the mind, first of all. That's why we had those crows flying around her head. And she is trying to knock the crows out of the way. So it's almost like saying, I'm trying to control the worries that I have, because she is blindfolded, because she cannot see the long-term future. And I feel like Spirit Guide is telling you, you cannot let what you do not know make you become anxious or afraid, because many of the things that you are afraid of, or that you're afraid that may happen, may never happen at all. It's almost like getting paranoia about something that's going to happen in the future, and it may never happen. And the funniest thing is, sometimes even when things do happen, you handle it. You move past it and you move forward. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be. That's the vibe. I feel like Spirit Guide is saying your actual hope that you can build this life, that you're actually getting somewhere. It is not going to be the way you think it's going to be. You are actually going to be able to have these three energies right in the middle here, and you are going to be able to build the life that you want. Do not let fear, as you are moving into the future, hold you back. There we go, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into the next zodiac sign, which is Taurus. How are you doing today, Taurus? I hope you are good. I hope you are well. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's get the first energies out so we can see. Let's see. For my Tauruses out there, what do we need to know today for the 31st of August? Okay, I've seen the card. All right, so we've got an interesting one. Wow, this one is called poised or flexible. Sorry, there's another one that looks just like that. It says poised, but this one is flexible. Interesting. So that means that there could be some changes coming in, or there's a lot going on around you that you sort of like just have to adjust yourself always on and off. They're asking you to kind of flow with whatever is coming in. And if something changes and something adjusts and something looks very different than what it did the day before, be flexible and move with it right now. Don't try to control too much of what is going on in your life at this moment. Whatever shifts do come in, I really feel like go with whatever that is. Okay, sort of like be like, oh, so today I am, if you're working, say for instance, they are moving me to a new department. Go with it. Just go with it and go with it and do it. Okay, so let's get your energy out and see what's going on with you. For my Tauruses, please. Taurus's energy right now is sticking out of the deck, okay? So your energy is the Page of Swords. Something is coming in. It's new to you. That's why they're asking you to be flexible. It is new to you. This is either something that you do not know about and don't really understand so well. The Page of Swords coming in here, it's information. You can see she's got a book. She's holding a book there. So she has to maybe learn something new or go through an experience or do something she doesn't know about. This can either be something that gets offered to you and they're really saying, go for this. It may feel risky because she's walking across that chasm, the chasm between those two land bodies there on that sword. So it's something that you're not used to doing. It's something very different for you. It can also be your own idea. Those light bulbs there are going off a lot. There's how many light bulbs? 4 light bulbs and 2 birds flying around her head. So it shows that there's a lot of things going on in the mind, which can be you either learning something new, but it can also be you with ideas that need to be put into implementation. So let's look at the challenge that you may be facing, or a situation to let go of something and change. The Judgment card, advice from Spirit Guide. The Justice card, wow, and the outcome, Queen of Swords. You got a Justice and a Judgment card, so you got Leo in your reading, Libra in your reading. The Justice card comes up as your situation or your challenge. I feel like truly surrendering. Remember this card that says flexible? Okay, so I kind of feel like this is the energy of you maybe being a bit rigid, you know, not being as flexible as you should be. And they're saying whatever needs to change now, surrender to it, let go of the past and allow something new to come in. All right. There is a new kind of like existence, like your old life is kind of falling away here. The Justice card coming in here shows such positivity. Spirit Guide is letting you know that any situations that you have been dealing with here in the Justice card, and you can see the old life falling away and the new life being reborn there. So any situations where you may be feeling like you've been going through some negative situations, or you've been dealing with a lot maybe in your recent past, or even over the past couple of years, this is really a sign that this change that you may be making yourself, or that may come in towards you, remain flexible, because it is going to end some kind of like cycle that you've been going on that could have been stressful, filled with problems. You are now moving into a new cycle here with the Justice card. It's positive. It is positive. So really, Taurus, any changes that come in, move into it. Don't even feel afraid. You've got the Queen of Swords as your outcome. Look at you. Now that's confidence. Okay, she's like, she's feeling it. She's feeling confident. She's feeling satisfied. She's feeling focused, male or female energy. She is feeling, she can see far as well, because she's actually sitting on top of a mountain there. You can see those flags. It reminds me of the Himalayas, where the Buddhist temples are. They're really high up. So she is really understanding exactly what is coming next in her life. She sees clearly into the future, and she is making long-term plans, and not only making them, but implementing them, moving towards them. She is only heading in one direction, and that is towards success. This is a very good energy. There we go, Taurus. Wow, I love your reading so much. Really go for it, whatever this is. If it's your own idea, or if it's something that comes towards you, be flexible and move into it. Do not be afraid to let go of what needs to be released right now. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Taurus. I will see you in your next reading. So let's get into this reading for my Geminis out there. How are you doing, Gemini, today? It's so wonderful and nice to have you back one more time. If it is your first time, welcome. Let's get into your reading and find out what that card is that's sticking out over there. So you got Buy the Book. Okay, I'm not actually surprised to see this here. Buy the Book. It's the 31st of August we're doing this reading for. This energy can be around you for the next 24 to 48 hours. Whatever you're doing, whatever you need to be doing, be it financial stuff, be it paperwork, be it work situations, or whatever, make sure you dot the I's and cross the T's. Okay, make sure you double check everything that you're doing. Make sure that you are doing everything by the book. And there's something going around in my head as well. I'm going to mention it because I think this is a message for somebody. We are in Mercury retrograde. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is going until the 14th of September or 15th. I must double check. So it is going to be a little bit weird. If we've got to be careful, the email that we send, we've got to be careful, the work that we're doing, we've got to be careful we don't delete something we're not supposed to be deleting. And for some of you guys out there, check that you do things properly from the beginning of a situation. What came to my mind was, say you met somebody and you're falling in love with this person, and it's not the same for all of you. I just felt this message coming in for someone, and you want to marry them, and it's like, I want to marry this person, I am so in love with them. And you know, your family members are telling you, hey, make a contract up, make a prenuptial agreement. Don't get married out of community or property. Get married, in community or property. So whatever is theirs is theirs. Whatever is yours is yours. And you may be going, no, but we love each other. I'm just going to go and get married. It's so much cheaper. Instead of me having to pay for a lawyer to draw up contracts between the two of us, it's going to get weird. Be by the book. Be by the book. These are the kind of things, the little details that you need to be paying attention to right now. Your energy just fell out as the Queen of Swords, okay? So your energy is definitely focused on something. You are working very hard right now. I love the energy of the Queen of Swords. She is very focused, very driven. She's looking to her long-term future and she's working towards something. So if you, for instance, are working towards your career or you're working towards your business or whatever, make sure all that paperwork is properly set up. Make sure you got your accountant's phone number. Make sure you got contracts set up properly. All those little details that need to be set up. And she can do that because she's the Queen of Swords. She has clear vision about everything. So keep that energy going. Do that at work as well. Let's see if there's any challenge or situation. Let's have a look and see. Challenge or situation is the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Feeling like something is not moving or feeling like you can't do something. Let's look at advice from Spirit Guide. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune, becoming unstuck, okay? Your outcome is the Three of Swords. You got to let something go to move something forward. Okay, with the outcome energy, I'm starting right here because these two are tied to each other. So first of all, you are feeling like something is stuck. You are feeling like something is not moving forward. Okay, even though you are so focused on what it is you're trying to create, it's almost like you're feeling like it's not fast enough or quick enough. With the Two of Swords coming up as your outcome, I have got to go jumping a bit around. I'm doing it a bit differently for you. I feel two things coming from this card. Excuse me. I feel first of all, we are looking at this pain that you've been feeling. That is the frustration. You see her face, how she feels like she can just scream. It's like, oh, why am I so stuck? Why is this happening? That is something that they're asking you to kind of like release and let go of. I feel like you're going to be letting go of this. With the Three of Swords as well, there is another meaning to the Three of Swords. It can be being overwhelmed. It can be a sacrifice that you need to make. Okay. Sometimes when we want to create something that's so big and it's such a big dream that we have, there is a price to pay. Something has to be sacrificed. I will give you an example of what I do for a living, YouTube. So I'm a full-time YouTuber. I read tarot cards. The sacrifice is that I don't have a day off when I want to have a day off. I don't have that steady 9-to-5 job. We work until 11 o'clock at night. All YouTubers do that. And it's basically eat, sleep, YouTube, repeat. That is your sacrifice to create a YouTube channel. And if that's what you're thinking of doing, you've got to know it's your life. It becomes your entire existence. And reading tarot cards already becomes your life. So now you have this added layer of being on there of YouTube. And that is a sacrifice that you make. You may not be able to go on holiday like other people do for 2 weeks out of every year, take that leave, because there is no leave. It's just you and YouTube and production and producing and publishing the videos. Even when you do go on holiday, you're going to record on holiday. That is the sacrifice you need to make. So they're letting you know that, yes, your dream will require some kind of sacrifice from you, but it will be worth it, because the advice coming in is the Wheel of Fortune, showing, which is very, very good, whatever has been stuck here and causing you this extreme frustration over there. A lot of Swords energy in your reading. It is really, really going to show, and that is your excuse me, your sign as well. You may also be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius anywhere here. Okay, with regards to this energy, it is about to shift for you. The wheel is going to turn. Please be patient and keep your focus on what it is you're trying to create. You're also getting yourself and your life into a place of power here. This is a very good turning. It's not a bad turning, because sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can go the other way around. No, this Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Fantastic. There we go, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in your next reading. Let's get into it. Thank you. Let's get into this for Cancer. How are you doing today, Cancer? I hope you are well. Thank you for being here in my reading. It means a lot to me. Let's get into this for my Cancers out there. Cancer. Let's have a look and see what's going on with you. Okay. What do we need to know for Cancer, 31st of August? This is going to affect your energy in the next 24 to 48 hours. Can be something happening, can be something that you need to know. So let us get started. Oh my goodness, Cancer, what is going on with you? You're burning yourself out here, okay? It says time for a nap. No, not for me. You can go and have a nap. I'm tired. We just came out of winter, so it's been we're heading out of winter. It's been a very lazy winter. I'm tired. I'm ready for not napping anymore. So time for a nap energy could mean you're tired, you're drained, you're overwhelmed with regards to something, you're burning out, you're not feeling well, and they're asking you to really take care of yourself at this time. So really don't push yourself, especially on the date of the 31st. Take this weekend maybe and relax. Sometimes it's not even work that pulls us like this. It can be what we actually do. Sometimes we're not sleeping enough. Sometimes we're not... I'm guilty. Sometimes we're not sleeping enough. Sometimes we're not resting enough, and we're just going out all the time, non-stop. You need to recharge for a reason. Okay. And you've got a 9 of Cups coming up in your energy, which is all about self. 9 of Cups is about you. Okay. So literally look, needing to take care of you, needing to do what is right for you, because the 9 of Cups is all about how you feel in this world. How is your emotion in this world? How is your health in this world? How is your mind, thoughts in this world? And it's all about you right now, taking care of you, Cancer. Even the coloring of these cards are like the same. Do you see? So that's really important to see. It's almost a very, glowing, almost like a candle color glowing. And it shows like this very cozy feeling of being quiet, So let's see what situation you may be having here. Making a decision about your life is coming up here. This is interesting. Wow. And your advice is 5 of Wands. Your outcome is a big change. I understand why they're asking you to take a nap. I don't know if you've been overthinking something here, worrying about how your future is going to be, or you trying to change something. Whatever this is that runs right down here. We got a Tower card, 9 of Cups, time for a nap. I feel like you could be looking at how you can improve your life, how you can change your life so that you are happy there. But I feel like you've been overthinking about it with the 2 of Wands energy. She's daydreaming there. So there's 2 wands, okay? 1 wand she's got in her hand. And look there, she's got like this picture of like this, in my country, I don't know what you call that in your country. Okay, this car, that vehicle, that would be like a combi. So all you South African people, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what you call that in your country, but in my country, that's a combi, okay? They're actually taxis in my country. If you ride on any South African road, you will get to know them, okay? Because they stop anywhere, anytime. So in my country, that is a combi, and it usually is an indication of adventure. People buy those kind of things and they turn it into like a camper sort of situation. They've got travel around. We can even see the globe there. So that is a dream that you are having, that you're trying to create. The other wand is back here on the wall, and it shows that you need to make a decision with regards to the dream, the what you're trying to do. And I feel like you're really overthinking this, but you may be facing problems to try to create that reality. So you may be going, I don't have enough money to go and buy myself a combi, Deborah, so I can go travel around and see the world. I don't have that. So it shows that Spirit Guide is advising you that you are going to be able to get this right. You are going to be able to get this right. I really think that you are overthinking all of this, and not only overthinking it because you feel like you're overthinking it just for the fun of it. I feel like you're overthinking it because there is problems or there is challenges for you to be able to create this new life that you want to have. And that is what Spirit Guide is advising you. They are going, face every problem that you've got there. Deal with every little detail. Don't overthink it. Actually go out there like they are doing and actually go and see how you can work out one of these problems at a time, every little step of the way. So if you need to, you've got so much amount of money and you want to go buy that combi, okay, go around and start looking for one at the price that you can afford. Deal with every little problem that you got. Now you got it standing in your driveway. Start to fix it up. Start to move in that direction. Deal with it one step at a time, because it will change your life. The Tower card comes in as a major energy. It shows up as you being able to actually change the existence that you have and have a new beginning. Like also letting go of all the things that you may not want to have anymore. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have built up your life being with the Tower card, but it may not exactly be what you want. You might actually be wanting to slow down in life a little bit. You may be feeling like your life is just absolutely overwhelming and too much, and you're too busy and you just can't breathe. It's like you can't breathe, you're suffocating, and you really want to be able to create a life that's full of joy. You got to go for that. And that means looking at every step that you can on the way to get yourself there. And even if it's a problem that you have to solve, then figure out a way to solve that one problem so that it keeps moving you closer and closer to your life actually moving to where you want it to be. There we go. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancers, for being here. I hope this helps you. I hope it guides you as well. I will see you in your next reading. So let's get started. For my Leos out there, how are you doing, Leo? Let's get into your reading and find out what you need to know at this time with regards to your 31st of August. It's around about 24 to 48 hours, around about that time, either starting or ending. So let's see the main energy. Imagination has flipped over. What are you thinking about? Interesting. What are you thinking about here? There's something that you're daydreaming about or thinking about having, or there's something going on in your mind. Now remember something. Your imagination can be good or it can be bad. Sometimes our imagination is thinking about something wonderful. We're daydreaming about the future. We're thinking about something we want to create. Or our imagination can be filled with nightmares. It can be you going, oh no, I'm so worried. Oh no, what happened in the past? What is it that you are thinking about here, Leo? So let's get started and see. Please do remember, your imagination is the most powerful thing you have, because this brain changes your energetic field by what you are thinking about and what you are imagining. The brain does not understand the difference between imagination and reality. So the brain doesn't have eyes, okay? Your eyes have eyes, and the eyes do not attach to the brain. They are optical nerves that see the image, that then send a message to the brain about what it is seeing. But the brain itself has no eyes. So whatever you are imagining in your brain, it's as if it is already happening. So every time if you're thinking something really bad, your brain, or you, the mind, thinks that this is actually happening to you. Same as if you're thinking something really good. So always try to think of the things that's going to make you feel as if you are in the life that you want to have, and not in the life that you don't want to have. It is very important. So let's get in here and have a look at your main energy. 9 of Wands, Leo. That's why I said that whole speech, okay? Your challenge is the High Priestess, okay? Advice would be King of Swords, to clear the mind. And your outcome is a new beginning. So you've got yourself here feeling a little bit stressed. I feel like the imagination energy, or what we were talking about, is actually maybe not that positive. Okay. I feel like you do understand what I was saying, and I feel like you hear it often. You read books about it, or you've heard people talking about it. Your mind creates your reality, and I feel like you know it, It's like somebody tells you something and you're like, okay, I got you, I understand. But I feel like you're finding it hard to actually really experience that, because your challenge coming up here is the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is an energy of actually understanding what it really means. Not just because, I mean, I feel like you do understand what it really means, but you need to understand what that really feels like. And that is really your challenge. And the only way for you to understand what it really feels like is to just keep doing it until something clicks. And when it clicks and you get it, you're just like, ah, oh my goodness. Watch how this image is looking. She's meditating. So her eyes are closed. She has imagination going on in her mind. And then all this energy is being sent out into the universe, showing that her imagination is affecting. It is affecting the energy around her. Whatever is sent out gets sent back. As above, so below. Okay, so as within, so without. So everything is karma, cause and effect, everything. Whatever you think, it's going to affect something out there. And whatever gets affected out there, it gets sent back to you. You got to just keep on doing it. You just got to keep on practicing it, even though you don't see the results. Because that is what is going to help you to shift and change your life. Even when you don't see it, there comes a moment when it starts to get shown to you. It's almost like pieces need to fall into place inside of you. And you got to get it right over and over again. You got to practice it over and over again. Eventually, it just like clicks and it's like fitted and it's working. And that takes practice and you got to keep doing it. Your advice from Spirit Guide is King of Swords. King of Swords energy is clarity. It is clarity. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, all of these energies talks about the mind. It talks about that imagination. It talks about clearing the mind. Every time I see this specific King of Swords in this deck, I always see that raven or that crow in the background and the big bat flying over there with those wings and feathers. Even the staff at the back has got that feather on. And I always feel like they're saying, even the owl is there with all those feathers. Imagine, it's saying clear your mind. Smudge it clean. Take a feather smudger and smudge the thoughts out of your mind of what you don't want to see, what you don't want to experience. Focus on the heights that you can reach, because the King of Swords in this deck is sitting on top of a mountain. Okay, so he sees from above, he sees clearly everything. Make sure that what you are focusing on in that clear moment is the life that you want to see and not what you don't want to see. Because otherwise you're going to get stuck here. You will get stuck there with a wall around you where nothing is shifting, where you feel like you need to protect yourself from everyone. If you can clear the energy and focus on what can raise you up, and only that, this is when your outcome is a Fool card. A new beginning and a new shift. You got to surrender into it. I love the way this Fool card shows a crystal that she's holding. It's an amethyst. It also shows that sacred geometry there that she's falling into. And that's a sign that everything in this world, you know, that sacred geometry, this is what's on the planet. If you take that and wrap it around a circle, it will fit perfectly around the world like that. And every one of those dots like that is an energy point on our earth that can be actually measured. Okay, so you are falling into sacred geometry, falling into sacred shifting and sacred divine unfolding. When you clear the energy, it will turn out the way you want it to. But remember, if you don't clear the energy, it's also going to turn out the way that you don't want it to. So we got to work on that King of Swords to clear that thought process. There we go, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helps and guides you. I will see you guys in your next reading. So let's get started. It will be for September. Oh my goodness. So let's get started. For my Leos, for my Virgos. How are you doing today, Virgo? Let's get started in your reading. Let's have a look and see what is it that we need to know for the 31st of August. For my Virgos, the last day of August, moving into September, change of season time. Let's find out what we need to know. This energy is going to affect you, or what you need to know about. Maybe something that's going to get shown to you, or even realizations that you get over the next 24 to 48 hours. I cannot speak in your reading all of a sudden, Virgo. So we've got regeneration. They're doing this right now in my country. So they're burning all the fields, and they're burning all the mealie fields and all these things that grow here, so that there can be rebirth and regeneration. It's almost like the phoenix rising from the fire. It's almost this energy of you coming out of a really hard time, really having even suffered maybe a little bit there, but you are being reborn at this time. I just did a long form video for you for this week. Please go check it out, Virgo. There is a long form video that literally is this kind of reading. It's much more in depth. Go check it out. It's from the 28th of August until the 3rd of September. That is totally this energy. So I feel like that will resonate with you. Okay, so we've got your energy popping up here, which is the 6 of Wands. You're getting recognition for something. You're shining your light. Your talents are being exposed to the world, and people are liking what they see. Okay, this is beautiful. You are being the center of attention. For some of you guys, this could even be truly the center of attention. I see some fluff. Okay, sorry about that. It can be truly the center of attention. If you guys are looking for some kind of notoriety or fame, like fame, yeah, or recognition, I feel like you're about to get that. If you're looking for success in some kind of way, you got it. You got it. Your light is shining. So let's see what could be a challenge or a situation. Manifesting. I don't feel like this is a challenge. I don't feel like this is your challenge. Let's see, 6 of Swords is your spirit guide advice, and your outcome. Falling into the life of your dreams, basically. Your challenge, I don't feel like this is a challenge. I feel like it's a situation. I feel like you have been embodying the magician energy. I feel it in all your readings that I've done over the past couple of weeks and months. For months, in fact, I felt this energy. And let me tell you something. You are creating your own reality, and I think you are aware of it. Congratulations, Virgo. I feel like you always get it, you know. I think you are aware that you are creating, and you're working on yourself, and you're going to get it right. There is an element here of you really, with spirit guide advice coming in here. It is this regeneration energy. It is really you moving into a much better time from where you've been coming from. Every time I got this in your reading, it's so good. It's repeating almost. It comes in the cards, and it just is what it is. So whatever situations you've been dealing with, whatever problems you have been facing, you are being moved to a better place. You are being moved to a better time in your life, and this is where you are going. The 9 of Cups, your outcome. Satisfied, happy, joyful, proud of yourself, Virgo, for all that you have created. Because yes, it is you that is doing this. You are creating this reality for yourself, and it is one where you're going to be very happy. And also I feel this very proud of who you've become and who you are still going to become. Totally surrendering to what makes you happy. I absolutely love this energy. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much, Virgo, for being here one more time. If it is your first time, thank you for watching the video. Let's get into Libra. Libra, let's get into this and find out, Libra, what is it that we need to know for my Libras at this time? For the 31st of August, the energy around this reading will affect you, or needs to be, maybe even something may come in for the next 24 to 48 hours, either before the 31st of August or after. So let's get into this for you, Libra, and find out what is going on for my amazing Libras out there. We have got a never-ending story. You know, I'm feeling frustration immediately when I put the card down. I felt frustration, like something is going on here that is either stuck or repeating, and I don't think that you like it. this could be tied to a person's behavior. I'm going to see. It could be tied to a person's behavior, or it could be tied to something that's going on in your life. I really want to see, where are we going here? Can I get Libra's energy and what this challenge is, your advice, spirit guide, and the outcome, please. Okay. So let's go in here. Let's have a look and see. All right. Never-ending story. What is going on in Libra's energy? We've got a Ace of Cups coming in here. Okay, emotional energy. Your challenge is a challenge. 5 of Wands, trying to figure something out here. Seems like there's definitely an ongoing situation. Your advice is 2 of Cups. I was waiting to see what this is. This is somebody. This is somebody. Okay. Your outcome, Hierophant. You've got Taurus in your reading. So this is attached to another human being. Okay. I feel like whatever this is a challenge for you. I don't know if some of you guys are trying to have a second chance with somebody, or trying to work out a current situation that you have with a person, but your heart is in this. You may be in love with somebody, or you may be maybe a family member, or even a co-worker, or somebody that you really want to be able to have a good connection with, and even a new kind of start with them. Even if you are connected to somebody, you want to have a new beginning that moves you maybe to a better place. Your challenge is the never-ending story, because the 5 of Wands coming in here shows that you've been trying to fix something and trying different ways of doing it, but it seems to be kind of like ongoing situation. It just doesn't seem to be getting fixed, and you keep on working on it. It can also be different things coming up. It can be, okay, I solved that problem. Now we've got a new problem Now we've got this new thing to deal with. So it's something that continuously keeps happening to you. The 2 of Cups comes up here as your advice. And for spirit guide to show that 2 of Cups, I had a vibe. This could be a relationship or connected to another person. They are letting us know from that card showing up here that you and this person can be together. You and this person can work this out with each other. And I feel because, excuse me, I'm always coughing something in my readings here. Because the Hierophant comes up here as your outcome, I feel like the problems that you are facing with this person, it is not to actually break you apart. It's not to cause an issue with the 2 of you. It's actually to make you stronger together. It's actually to make your connection actually level up to a different height. I see the staircase going up in the background there. And for me, I feel like this connection is not going to be over. I feel like this connection is actually going to move forward. And I actually feel like it's moving forward to get you guys to go to another level of what it actually is now. For some of you guys, if you're, say, dating this person, this is going to go to a serious long-term relationship. And if you're in this long-term relationship, this is going to go to like marriage and settling down, having children, with the Hierophant showing. Problems is part of any connection with another person. There is always going to be problems when you're connecting to somebody, be it a relationship, a family member, a co-worker, a friend. There's going to be problems, but you don't break up the relationship because of the problems, unless the problems are something that is like, no. Somebody is abusive towards you. Somebody is narcissistic. Somebody is causing your life to be very sad. Then you don't put up with that. You go, okay? Because you got to put yourself first. But if it's life problems and just general, this is what we're dealing with right now, you handle all those problems, because that's what every person who has been in a long-term relationship is going through. And they stay together because they keep on working things out with each other. I feel like you guys can do that as well. There we go. Thank you so much, Libra, for being so patient with my croaky voice and for being in this reading. I hope that this helps and guides you. So let us get started. For somebody out there, Libra, that is your child. Okay, you got a problem with one of your kids, okay, and they're driving you crazy. You will be fine, and they will be fine. Okay, so apologies. It's actually really, really cold here this morning. We're moving into spring in my country, but you can see I've got like a little bit of a little shawl on my shoulders because it got really cold, and that's when my chest just goes, Deborah, I'm going to get croaky today. So let's go and see for Scorpio. What is going on, Scorpio? Oh, Lordy. To be fair, what in the world is going on here? Something may not be turning out the way that you want it to. It's almost like you're going, okay, so I know I've got to do this. To be fair, I did make a mistake and I'm going to have to pay the price. To be fair, somebody did treat me badly, so I'm going to have to break up with them. You see how this to be fair energy comes in here. So something, I feel like there is consequences here for some kind of action, either that you have taken or that somebody else has taken, or situation. To be fair, this job is not paying me properly, so I must go and look for a new one. You see. So let's have a look and see what is going on here. Can I get Scorpio's energy out, please? Let's see for Scorpio. What do we need to know? And what is this challenge? Okay, these two cards, I am going with that. All right. And what is the advice and the outcome, please? Let's go see. So Scorpio, stuck here, 8 of Swords. You could have gotten yourself into a situation here. I'm curious to see what's going on. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Oh, Lordy, what's going on? Your advice is the 4 of Cups. Your outcome is the King of Swords. I do feel like if this is your reading, Scorpio, you're going to know that this is your reading. If it is not your reading, please check back in the next batch of readings. This is specifically meant for somebody. I know exactly what's going on here. There's something happening towards you from somebody else. Okay. You feel very, very stuck right now. You're feeling very stuck. You don't feel like you got hope with regards to a situation. And I feel as if you're really, really overthinking a situation because you have reason to overthink it. I do feel like somebody is doing something to you. Somebody is, I said to be fair, when I started that reading, I said, to be fair, this person is treating me badly, so I gotta go. And this is something I'm going to tell you about my own life, okay? Because I see somebody here treating you badly, causing you pain, causing you stress, causing you to worry, and it makes you feel really just terrible. So when I was married long ago, okay, I'm not married anymore, so I'm so happy. I'm just saying, I'm kidding. It's not like that. So Spirit Guide advice to you is 4 of Cups. So when I was married long ago and I had this kind of energy of somebody treating me really badly, it was really, really hard. Really, really hard to say, I need to start over. And you can see here in the 4 of Cups, she's sitting there really looking at those 3 singing bowls actually, okay, and looking at all of this pain. And the Ace of Cups is here. There's your Ace of Cups, your new beginning. You need to walk out on your own. You need to have your own life, you need to step away from the pain. But at the same time, when you are stepping out of, let's say, a relationship or a friendship or even your job, okay, that's causing you so much pain, it's not easy to say, oh, I'm going to go through a divorce, or I'm going to go and look for new work. It's scary. And at the same time, it's a form of, like you say, you failed at something. And it's a lot of emotional stuff going on when you're at this point where you can see something is wrong and you know you need to do something about it and you don't know what to do because you know it's scary out there. What I did is the to be fair energy. I stopped the emotion. Okay, I switched off this emotion and I asked myself with absolute clarity, your outcome, King of Swords. No emotion, mental energy only. And it saved me. It took me to a happy life. I said to myself, is what this person is doing to be fair to me? And the answer was no. And I said, okay, so I'm gone. And that's the clarity you need to have with the King of Swords. clear energy, air energy, mind energy. Ask yourself, is your current existence the life that you want to be living? Don't look at emotion right now. Look at what it is that is causing you pain, and look at what it is that you would like your life to be like, and start to remove what is causing you pain. Because at the end of the day, you are not here to sacrifice yourself for anybody else, to make anyone else happy. You are here to make yourself happy. You are here to live your best life. You are not being a martyr or a hero to be going through this. It is, and don't allow your mind, who identifies you as being a part of a couple, being a married person, being Mr. or Mrs. what and what, okay, to make you stay here. Because leaving would be a sign of failure. No, being unhappy is a sign of failure. Leaving is the most heroic thing you could ever do for yourself. So Spirit Guide is asking you not to be afraid to fight for your own life, so that you can become this King of Swords, where you are proud of who you are, where you are living in a life where you control the sword. You have the sword. He's holding the sword. He's in control of his life, not allowing other people to take those swords and hurt you. So really, really, really take back your control. You are not stuck. You are one decision away from taking back your life. Goodness me. Do not be afraid. Fight for your life. Fight for your happiness. If this is your reading, please do comment below. I'm really curious to see. Please say, I'm Scorpio. Hi, I got you. I got you. Okay. So there we go, Scorpio. My heart. I'm passionate about this kind of thing because I've experienced it and I've been through it, and I want you to be happy because I know you can be. Okay. So let's go. Sagittarius. Woo. Let's get into your reading, Saggy. What do we need to know at this time? And please do comment below. Yeah, if you are Saggy, please comment that you are Sagittarius. I want to do a poll and find out how many Sagittarius followers I have and how many other followers I have. In fact, it's not me. It's my YouTube manager that asked me to do this, and I keep forgetting to put it up. So I must get you guys to comment and say you're Saggy or you are Aries or whatever you are. So Sagittarius, let's get into this and find out what we need to know for the 31st of August, the last day. Co-create comes in here. How interesting. Co-create energy is working with other people or doing something with somebody else, getting something right with another person. So you may at this time need to go and get help from somebody else. Example, say for instance, you need help with your financial things. So you need to go maybe and go see an accountant, okay? So that you can co-create the reality you want to have. Or maybe you want to buy a new home. You need to go and get a real estate agent so that you can create that reality with this person. They can take you to where you can find the perfect place of your dreams. So there's definitely an energy of another person being here. So I'm quite curious what that is. I want to imagine if it's a relationship, Saggy. I don't often do relationship readings for you. Let's see. Spirit Guide, show me what is the co-create energy. Improving something. This is your main energy. We've got 6 of Swords. So improving something in your life here, moving you away from a bit of problems with the 6 of Swords energy. This is you moving away from something, a bit of stress, a bit of problems. You may need to go get help. For instance, if you have maybe your financial life is a bit upside down, going to a financial advisor, going to an accountant, this person will be able to help you to improve things, give you advice, advise you how to handle money and what to do. Okay, so this really is somebody or something you need to go and get help from. So let's see any challenge or situation. It's about an ending. Okay, Judgment card. Your advice, woo, an ending, what is going on? Tower card. And this reading, whoa, this is the most straightforward reading I've done in all this whole batch of readings. Your challenge or your situation, this could be a situation, something is about to end. Oh my God, you have got a Judgment card, a Tower card, and a Fool card. Like in your reading, Something is about to change and shift. Something's about to end. You may be needing or working with another person here to improve something in your life. This is going to go exactly the way that you want it to go. There is a big shift happening around about this time. Get ready for this. I feel like Spirit Guide saying get ready for that tower to fall. There's been something that has been a bit of stress on you that you've been carrying that is about to completely end. It's going to come falling down. And also seeing the truth of a situation, seeing reality. You're going to know everything basically. And then you have this Fool card coming in here, which is you having a total new start in your life. I feel like I'm hearing Spirit Guide say ecstatic. Whew, Sagittarius, you are ecstatic. Because she's just falling with her crystal, into that water there, into that sacred geometry, allowing everything to fall into place exactly the way it's meant to be. Your challenge, I think, is you're not yet seeing this change, and Spirit Guide is letting you know, maybe, to be honest with you, it can even be Spirit Guide guiding you. Because the Six of Swords energy, those crows or the man that's on the boat, rowing the boat, is a spirit guide. It is a spirit guide. And I see an owl there as well, which is an indication that you could even be getting guided by your own spiritual team, moving you, and you don't even know. They're busy moving energy for you. They are moving you to a ending of something here that's been a problem for you, and they are moving you into a new beginning, a new life here. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. Let me get into the next batch of readings. So let's go. Where are we at? We are at Capricorn. How are you doing, Capricorn? Welcome into your 31st of August tarot reading with me, Deborah. We are going to be looking at what it is you need to know at this time, what's going on around you, and outcomes to situations as well. So let us get started. The main theme of this reading for this time is, let's have a look and see. Time for a nap. I think you're the second zodiac sign that got this one. Take a deep breath. Just pull back a little bit and maybe shift your energy a little bit so that you can see something clearly and step away from something. Time for a nap. You may just also be needing a nap, Capricorn. Are you sleeping enough? You know what I mean? Maybe you just need to rest a little bit here. Maybe you need to recover from something. Maybe you are healing from something. Or also possibly burning out. So you could be pushing, and you could be burning yourself out. Okay, be very careful. You will lose all motivation if you get burned out. And we do not want that for my amazing Capricorns out there. So let's get started. Let's see your energy. There's your energy. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, be careful. You need to step back from something here. The Eight of Swords just stuck out there, feeling stuck, feeling like something is not working, trying to figure something out, and you feel like you don't know how to figure this out. Take a step back. This card is an illusion, hey? It's to all the mind. Because she's actually sitting there, look, and she's sitting looking in the mirror. And in the mirror, she's got all these problems and she's totally blindfolded. So she can't see the future. She doesn't know how to solve the problems. And she's tired, but actually she's not. That's all in her mind. It's all in her mind. You're not as stuck as you think you are. I feel like you need to step back from something. Let's look at your challenge. Money. Oof, when that one comes up, it's money. It's you being independent. It's you wanting to be able to take care of yourself. It's you wanting to be able to pay your bills. It's you wanting to be strong. It's you wanting to be able to thrive, literally, with the Nine of Pentacles. And there is your issue, your challenge, okay? Advice and outcome. Oh, please be patient. Please just hold on a little bit longer. And I think that's why the Hangman coming up, this is why they're saying take a nap. Stop freaking out. Stop overthinking. Stop like just being in your head about this whole thing. Just pull back your energy a little bit. Relax and get yourself into a calm place. Hangman, I know the Hangman card is uncomfortable. I know it's a hard energy because it's not comfortable to hang upside down like that. But they're asking you to hang a little bit longer. Just hold on a little bit longer. You are definitely not going to remain in this energy. This is going to shift from you. Not only, I think, will you be okay and be independent, but you got your happiness coming in for you. You got 2 9s, and we are moving tomorrow. The day that you get this reading, which is the 31st, or maybe the day before the 31st, tomorrow is the 1st of September. 9. 2 9s. So give this month a chance. Whatever is making you feel so stressed and so like stuck like this, just wait a little bit longer. You're about to fall into what makes you happy there. And I feel like you're going to accomplish something here that's going to make you feel even proud of having gone through a tough time and come out on the other side and seeing that your life can be filled with what you want it to be filled with. This is actually a very positive reading. The main energy is step back, trust, and just be patient a little bit longer, because you are getting yourself here. Okay, there we go, my beautiful Capricorns. Thank you so much for being here. If there's one thing that Capricorn would worry about, it's going to be the 9 of Pentacles, okay? It is going to be long-term stability, your home, your finances. It is not stuck. You are going to be very pleased coming into this new month. So let's get into this for Aquarius. Aquarius, how are you doing? Welcome into your reading, and thank you so much for being here. My name is Deborah. If it is your first time, let's get into this. I want to see what's going on with you. Interesting, this card caught on my ring. Did you see? And it says here, come to the edge. So I don't know if the come to the edge energy is you feeling like you're pushing yourself into a dangerous place, or you feel like you're in a place of like, I could fall off the edge at any moment, or you feel like, you know, should I take a risk on something? Okay, so let's get in here and find out exactly what is this all about. The come to the edge energy is risky. It is risky. It's a chance that you're taking, okay, with regards to something, or you feel like your life is a bit like it's out of control, and you feel like, you know, I may lose control of something. I may lose control of my finances. I may lose control of holding it all together. You know what I mean? So I want to see for you. Okay, well, I love the way your cards are getting interesting. It would be, Aquarius, interesting way to get your tarot cards out. You are unique. So your main energy here is the Emperor, which is Aries' energy. I can see why you want to push yourself. You're strategizing on how to turn yourself into the Emperor. You're trying to see, how can I get my life to be in a place where I am comfortable, I'm in control, and I am at the level of life that I want to be. So you want to have power. You want to have power. You want to have control. Power doesn't just mean money. It means you call the shots in your life and you make the decisions and you are able to see it through. Okay, so let's have a look at what your challenge or situation may be. Family, home, and building of a home. Your advice, Hierophant. Wow, major arcana is coming up here. And your outcome, 5 of Swords here. I feel like this is quite an interesting reading, honestly. I just want to grab the energy under the deck. Hangman card. So I'm just going to show you guys what an extra card. So the Hangman card is coming up here is asking you, first of all, to be patient. There is something unfolding for you. I feel like your challenge at the moment is got to do with the building of your life and happiness that you have there. It can also be the home. It can be your family, your children, your parents, the life that you're trying to build, a relationship that is really you wanting this to improve, you wanting this to be better. And you got the Emperor here. I feel like you're trying to control the situation. Spirit guides' advice here is to really look at this whole situation from a place of wisdom. You may be feeling like you're getting out of control of your family. You know, I see there's some kind of conflicts going on, some kind of conflict going on here. So Spirit guide is asking you to trust wisdom right now and to trust how things are going to be unfolding for you. And they're asking you to be patient. It seems to me like your outcome here is a solving of quite a lot of problems. But I feel like it's going to take patience and wisdom from you to be able to get this right. For a lot of you guys, this can be children or a relationship, okay? Or even co-workers or your life in general. Maybe you feel like chaos is going on in your home or around you with the people around you. That is that feeling. That is that feeling. You feel like you've been pushed maybe to the edge, okay? You are going to solve this problem. It is going to take work to do that. You might have to go sit down with people and try to speak to people to get things fixed. But the Five of Swords does show that you can solve this conflict. It shows that you can work through it, but you've got to work through it from a place of wisdom. Wisdom here. Okay, so there we go, Aquarius. I hope that this helps you in some kind of way. If this is your reading, please do take it. And if it is not your reading, please release the energy. Let's get started. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for being here. Let's get started. Pisces, how are you all doing? Thank you so much for being here. Let's find out what it is that you need to know for the 31st of August, the last day, and we are moving into change of season. Ooh, I'm so excited. We are moving into spring in my country. And for those of you who are in the northern hemisphere are moving into autumn or fall. It must be so beautiful in your country, in the northern hemisphere there when you move into fall. We don't have a lot of like forests and things in my country. So in your world, if you have a lot of forests out there, it must be stunning with the oranges all coming to life like that. So Pisces, what's up with this energy? Let's have a look and see yin. So we got yin and we've got yang. Yin energy is feminine and yang energy is male. And yin energy has got to do with feelings, emotions, and spirituality. Yang energy has got to do with actions, mind, thought, directions, goals, you see. So yin energy coming in here, it's actually like the divine feminine energy, which I'm finding quite interesting. And that can be for both male and female energy. You might be being asked at this time to trust your intuition on a situation. I'm hearing Spirit Guide say something, so I'm going to say it. Spirit Guide is saying that there is something that you need to make a decision on, or there's something that you have to think about and decide what you're going to be doing a bit later on in your life. And you really don't have any guarantees. Look at this. Any guarantees about how something is going to unfold, or if you are making the wrong or the right decision. Definitely, you got an Ace of Wands in your reading, and they are saying you're going to have to trust your intuition and follow what your emotion and your heart is telling you. I'm finding it so interesting. In almost all of the readings, the Oracle card that comes up matches with the tarot card. Look at the coloring. Look at the coloring on that. Even this image here, it matches so much with this fire burning. Trust your intuition, because the Ace of Wands is what is your energy. So the Ace of Wands is something that you want to start a new beginning, an idea that is forming in the mind. It is also spiritual. It is intuitive. It is creative. It is feminine in a way. And it can be masculine, it just depends what we are looking at. This is an idea that's forming inside of you. You don't know how this is going to go. Spirit Guide is saying trust. Trust what is burning in you with that fire is calling you. Let's look at the challenge. Money, 10 of Pentacles, holding it all together. Let's look at advice. 9 of Swords, I'm not even surprised. And the outcome, 3 of Cups. Your challenge is maybe your fear that this idea that you have, if you go for it, what if I can't support my family? You know what I mean? What if I can't pay the bills? What if I can't build the life that I want to build, which is 10 of Pentacles? For some of you guys, maybe you want to open a business or something. Maybe it can be even something spiritually orientated. I know a lot of people who come to my channel are spiritually orientated. You come in here, I can see by how you name your name on your in your comments, you know, the name of your channel or your YouTube channel. It's literally spiritually orientated. I've got like Purple Dragon. I've got like a mystical school teachings. I've got yoga moms. I've got all that kind of energy coming in here. So I feel like you're worried, like this passion that's inside of me, this inspiration that I'm having, this dream that I want to follow. What if I don't make it? And what if my family suffers because of it? And what if it's a mistake? Did you notice I'm saying a lot of what if, what if, what if, what if? That is the energy of this reading. That is the Spirit Guide advice. Those are all the what ifs. all the what ifs, all those black crows that you are looking at there is all the things that I just mentioned. What if this happens? And what if that happens? What if it's the wrong thing? And that is weighing in your mind. And Spirit Guide advice to you is don't let the thought of something going wrong that has not yet happened and that may never happen stop you from going towards what is going to bring you a happy life. You are here. You may have a purpose. This Ace of Wands energy can sometimes be purpose. It can be what you need to be creating. Something is going on here. And I feel like you're overthinking this. I mean, example, when I started my YouTube channel, I started in 2019, August. It's been 4 years this month. This is my anniversary. So in 2019, I started. And before I published that first little sad video that I made, it's like all upside down and everything. I remember thinking, what if people criticize me? What if, because I'm putting my channel out there as being a hedge witch. What if my neighbors find out about it and they hate me for being a witch now? What if nothing comes of this? What if, people laugh at me? Just all these crazy things that come up and you're like, what if? And you know what? All those what ifs that I thought about, I did it anyway. And I was like, I'm going to do it anyway. And look now, 4 years later, YouTube has become my full-time job. And it's what I do now for a living. And I work from home exactly the way I wanted to, working from home and doing what I absolutely love, which is my soul's calling. You can have that too. Because let me tell you something, if you can silence the mind, okay, you will lead yourself to where you will be in a place of community with the Three of Cups. You will be celebrating some kind of win, and you will be in a place where you are living your life to the best of your ability. You are happy there. You find your tribe, you find your calling, and you're looking towards the future. They're actually standing there looking at the stars. Oh my gosh, somebody please tell me, what is that star constellation? I know it. I literally stand outside at night and look at that star constellation. I'm going to go research it. I know. I bet you it's Leo or something funny like that. If you do know, please comment. Please comment. They're looking at that North Star kind of vibe. They're looking to the future and they are building more dreams that can create the life that they want. That's going to make them even more happy. This is such a community feeling. Do not let fear hold you back from the life of your absolute dreams. It takes courage. It really does. But let me tell you something. It will change you and it will make you become a person that you'll be so proud of. There we go. Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I will see you in your next reading. Otherwise, I will be sending my love to you guys and see you next time. Bye.